Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Audrey, or if you're new here, welcome. Today is the start of the Human Enough challenge created by Squee on Tumblr, and the lovely sim that you see here is Sul-lee, and she is from the planet Sixum. Now, she has landed here down in Windenburg from Sixum because she's on sort of like I guess you could call it a pilgrimage, but it's something that a lot of aliens do. They choose a planet to go to, they try to fit in, gather information, send it back, and this is how Sixum is so technologically and genetically advanced and everything compared to other planets. They're also encouraged to like mate and have like kids with people from those other planets, kind of like the Asari from Mass Effect. If you ever played Mass Effect, kind of like that. So Sul-lee is down here on Earth, one, because it seems like every alien that goes to Earth, they have not heard back from them at all, and they don't know why. They don't know. Earth is seemed to be like cursed. They don't know if they just die instantly, if they can't survive, so they don't know. So Sul-lee decided she wanted to come to Earth to see what it was for herself. So she is down here now. No knowledge of anything, just here on Earth to survive and report back to Sixum when she is able to. So that is her little backstory. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now on to the challenge. There are a ton of rules when it comes to this. I will just link the spreadsheet and everything down below. But a few that I want to make note of is that we are not allowed to socialize with any sim before we reach level 3 of charisma. We are not allowed to have any romantic interactions until we reach level 5, and then we cannot marry or get engaged until level 8. We have to reach logic level 3 and level 3 in writing before we can actually go to school. And there are just plenty of other rules, like we have to do 100 simoleons for a bus pass, 500 simoleons for a building permit. There's a lot of rules in here. This is going to be really fun. I'm really excited to start this challenge, and I'm actually going to try and play as close to the rules as possible, because I think that is, part of the challenge. So I'm really excited to start this and to see how Sul-lee's journey is going to go. I hope you guys are ready as well. Like I said, everything will be linked down below if you have any other questions or concern on how this challenge goes. Like, there's literally a whole spreadsheet. It's a whole Google Doc, you guys. But anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, I thought I would mention there are a couple other rules. So obviously you came to Sixum with one outfit. So Sul-lee currently only has one outfit for both alien and human form, and it's the same outfit for like literally everything. We can buy more clothes obviously once we are able to communicate and to like we have simoleons and stuff like that. Also, I thought this was super important. It is you obviously have to be disguised when going out. If any sim looks at or socializes with you undisguised, in your undisguised alien form, then you can either erase the memory or kill the witness in any way you like. It's up to you. Once you reach good friends with a sim, you may take your disguise off and around them. However, you have to maintain the good friend status. Otherwise, you risk them exposing you. So if you drop down from the good friend status too long, once you've shown your alien form, they must be eliminated. You cannot erase their memory. Outside of that, for us to buy outfits, it's 150 simoleons to get some more, and it's just a one-time spend to change all of the outfits. Alright, so with a mouthful of rules done, let's go ahead and hop into the challenge. Now, first we have to obviously disguise ourselves, and we can only leave our lot once a day. Now, it's free to travel anywhere in town, which is great. So don't worry about the plumb bob. It's an override thing I have that has to be fixed. Oh, okay, hello. So I'm thinking what we're gonna do is we are going to start off by working on our charisma because we cannot talk to any Sims until we are at charisma level 3. And also working on our logic and handiness. Now we're gonna have to try and figure out a way to make money in the process of doing so. So let me go ahead and shoot the needs. And actually, let's go ahead and harvest. We're gonna go ahead and harvest everything around us. Oh god, I forgot to take these off. Ignore those. But this is our cute little lot. Oh, she likes gardening. That's perfect. Okay, I hate these new little like things that the Sims have. Sul-lee is gonna go ahead and oh my god, is this like, hold on, sorry, I had to turn that off. So she is playing in the pile. That's perfectly fine. However, oh, can she can only play in it. I thought I turned those off. Oh my god. This is really annoying. I have all that stuff turned off. Oh my god, that was so annoying. So Sul-lee was having a lot of fun playing in the hay bale. And let's go ahead and I don't think there's anything else to harvest around here, but we're just gonna take a look. She has a cute little lot. Like, it's by the water and everything. So, all right. Oh, wait. Here we go. Let's go ahead and harvest. So Sul-lee will have a little bit of money, which is great. Also, oh my god, okay, we're gonna dig. Oh my god, you can have a camp. We can fish. Let's go fishing. We have to go fishing. Right now, the main goal is to get money. So I'm gonna go ahead and have Sul-lee go fishing. Definitely, and it gives her something to eat as well. So this will be great. She has a green aura around her. I'm not sure if that's like an alien thing or what, because I know it's not because she's stinky. But yeah, I noticed that she has like a green aura. If anyone knows, I've never played with aliens, so, but this is great because when she gets cold, she can warm herself by the fire. I didn't even know this was down here. So yeah, here we are, and we're just gonna go ahead and have Sul-lee fish for some food and money. All right, so we're gonna speed this up just a bit to see if she catches. Okay, wait. So Sul-lee caught a perch worth $8. Let's actually go into her inventory. We aren't going to be going to school right now, so we're just going to ignore that. And so we got a perch, a snapdragon, and some mushrooms, and a fossil rock. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see if she can extract the fossil. Okay, how much is this? $70. Wow. Look at you go, Sul-lee. So, she can't order food because she can't. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it is a good thing that she has the fish because, oh my god, she can't even eat that. Okay, we are gonna have to save the mushrooms because Sul-lee's gonna be eating mushrooms. Oh, and I forgot to say, so one of the lot challenges I guess I have is simple living. I just thought that would be way more fun to do, and yeah. And I love that the lot name is middle of nowhere. I just thought that was cute. So actually this is perfect. So we're gonna go ahead. I will let her fish for a little bit longer, but let's see if, okay, she is level 2. Oh my god, we got a treasure box. What? Oh, okay, it was just a common upgrade part. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. I don't know, this fishing spot is pretty legit, and Sul-lee doesn't seem to be having any gripes or anything. I love that you can kind of see boats and stuff. over here on the ocean. So, oh my gosh. Sul-lee's doing amazing right now. We'll fish for another hour. And then we're gonna head into town to the library. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Sul-lee's at level 3 with fishing really quickly. I don't know why, but okay. And a couple more minutes. Okay, so we're gonna stop fishing. So look at that. We have some mushrooms, we have some snapdragons. This is fantastic. So we are going to go ahead and hold on. Let me check the rules to make sure before I start gardening. That's a bluebell plant that we cannot harvest yet, but let me just check the rules really quick. Okay, so there is nothing about us not being able to plant our like little stuff that we found, which is fantastic. And oh my god, my mailbox is like way over here. I had no idea where it was this whole entire time. So I am just, oh my god, there's a strawberry bush over here. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is such a perfect place. I genuinely had no idea there were so many little spots over here. And oh my god, we can nap right here. Oh, this is so perfect. Yes. Oh my gosh. I literally got this place because it said in the middle of nowhere and I thought it was funny. But turns out I am a genius. So we are going to plant some snapdragons just because it will be a way for, oh my god, wait, she can't plant it yet, can she? Hold on. Plant. Okay. So we're just going to kind of place this randomly on our lot so we can get, we're going to plant all 3 of them. And then we're also going to plant like 2 mushrooms because mushrooms grow really, really quickly. Actually, let's plant 3 mushrooms. I placed them really weirdly, I know, but it is what it is. Okay, so we're going to put these here and plant. Oh my god. So, fun fact. I don't know what happened to the audio. I don't know if my mic disconnected midway through, but yeah, all my audio's missing. Yay. So this is going to be a fun series thus far. I batch filmed these videos, so and I just checked, and all of them, which is like 5 hours worth of footage, has no audio, so bear with me, guys. So yeah, obviously I have Sul-lee gardening, setting up her garden because 1, it's a good way to make money without talking to any Sims, and 2, she can have some kind of food because she can eat the mushrooms when she gets hungry, because until she's able to talk to Sims, we can't eat anything. So we will probably have to just kind of steal our food or get our food when we can. Pretty much that was essentially the goal, and I was really excited because she enjoys gardening. I love when a Sim likes doing something that is like essential to their survival, and in Sul-lee's case, gardening will be essential for her survival. She's gonna have to have a garden, especially with the simple living lot trait as well. So we just have her finishing up watering her plants, and then I planned to have her go out on town. I was trying to figure out the whole like green aura around her, but I learned that when alien Sims are like really happy or something, they will emit that color. So here we are at the library, and if you guys didn't know, we are playing in Windenburg. I'm playing on a custom save file, but I did add my own lots to it that I just got from the gallery. So here's the library. I was in awe at how pretty this library was, And my goal at the library was essentially to have her read a bunch of skill books to start working on her skills and everything like that. So I was just kind of taking a look around the library because I was also looking for a mirror so that she could practice her speech, because I really wanted to get a jump on that. But I did not see any mirrors here in the bathroom of this library. It's such a pretty library though. Like, I am in love with this. So yeah, I was realizing that in the library, they didn't have any books on skills. They just kind of had a regular old selection of books, and I was talking about how Sul-lee is just kind of keeping her head down and doing the best she can with reading and just kind of taking it all in and enjoying herself. She's super nervous because she's like, I hope no one notices that I am an alien. Like, I think I'm being pretty normal here, just kind of mimicking the other Sims around her. And she's gonna just get up, and I believe I went and had her go and play some chess because she does need to have her logic skill at level 3 before I could proceed with some other stuff as well. And even up here, I'm like checking the bookshelves because I was like, okay, there has to be like something for her to study, like some way for her to level up her skills. So I went ahead and I started to have her just play some chess by herself, obviously, practice and everything, build up her logic skill. And because this is the only lot that she could visit for the day, I was a little bit let down because, again, like I said, there isn't much for her to do as far as skill building. I then was like, I can't see the little like skill bar. I do like to see those just to see how far I progress in that. So I ended up turning the plum bog thing back on so I could see that. But yeah, just Sul-lee here practicing her logic, playing some chess. It's very similar to something that they have on Sixum, so it's not too far out there for her and too hard for her to learn. She thinks she's playing it right, but yeah. And then I was super impressed at how quickly Sul-lee was picking up skills. I wasn't sure if it was because she was an alien or I made her a bookworm and socially awkward. By the way, in case you guys weren't aware of her traits, she is a bookworm and she is also socially awkward. I started to panic right here because she can't talk to any other Sims. And I was just like, oh my god, they can't, like, as long as the relationship bar doesn't pop up, then it should be good to go. And I'm kind of like debating what I should do right here. And then like, look, I'm like, okay, they're not talking. They're not talking. So it's okay. I was like, they can play chess and be chess. They can play chess and be nonverbal, so it should be okay. It should be perfectly fine. We shouldn't worry about anything. Literally me in the moment. You can see me panic zooming in and out because I did not know what to do. I wanted her to keep playing and it didn't seem like they were talking. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. See where it goes from now, because I'm like, they you can play chess non-verbally, and I think I even like left to check the rules or something. I don't know what I did, but yeah, I just went ahead and so then some other Sims all kept coming up here, and that's when I was like, okay, nope, like we have got to cut this out. I went ahead and I just deleted the relationship, and I was like, okay, this is it. As much skill building as this is doing for her, the chances of talking to a Sim when we're not supposed to is a little too high right now. Also, I was like obsessed with her, with I believe her name is Tanika. I was obsessed with her outfit. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I thought she was Lilith at first, but I realized she was not. But I was just like, oh my god, okay, look at you, girly. Like, yeah. I can't believe that's like a base game skirt. Like, that's a super cute skirt. I don't know what pack it's from, but it is super duper cute. Sul-lee beat Victor and he went home sad. That's right. Her first ever game of chess and she beat someone. So then I had her go to the computer because I was like, oh, obviously I can order books and all of that. But I felt that it wouldn't make sense yet for Sul-lee to be able to order books or just like anything online, because she still hasn't gotten the grasp of how things work here on, we're just gonna call it like Sim Earth or whatever. So I'm like, I was like, I think once I get the communication up, it would make sense for her to figure out how to order things online after talking to some Sims. But until then, I was just kind of like out of luck and had to was planning on building the skills the old-fashioned way by just doing them. And so I was just having her browse the web so that she could get a better idea of maybe how things work here on Sim Earth, and kind of just exploring and learning some stuff for herself. So that's pretty much all that's happening here. Is I'm just setting up her queue for little things. And I think one of the options was like learning how to flirt or something like that. I thought that maybe that would help with building her charisma, but it did not. It just literally put her in a flirty mood. So that was also a letdown. I thought there was more things to do skill building wise, and little did I know I probably could have had her start writing, but I wasn't I wasn't aware of the writing part skill that was needed. And so I went ahead and I had her go and take a nap over by behind one of the bookshelves. The guy that you see there, he's actually the librarian, so that is why he is still there. But actually she's going to the bathroom. I'm having her go to the bathroom first because she's not like super tired yet. My main concern was that the weather was getting colder, and I was like, she doesn't have anywhere to sleep. Like she doesn't even have a tent. And part of the rules is until you're able to build your own house, all of your furniture has to be essentially portable. Like it kind of has to be outdoor furniture, if that makes sense. So you can have like a tent, a cooler. If you do have chairs and stuff, they have to be like the patio chairs and everything. Like everything has to either be like outdoor furniture or portable furniture. So that was something else that I was keeping in mind, because one of my ideas was to just go dumpster diving for things, but then I was like, but then she can't even use them if she gets something like really nice right away. So I just kind of nixed that idea in the butt, because there was just no point. And doing it maybe a little bit later on when she gets a house, we might start going dumpster diving. And again, I'm checking the bookshelves because I was like, well, let me just double check. But yeah, nothing for skill building when it came to the books. So I just went ahead and had her go play some more chess while she was here at the library. So I had Sul-lee play chess for a little bit longer, and got her logic skill up, I believe to level 3. And then I was just like, you know what? We're just gonna sleep in the library because it is snowing outside. And yes, I have this napping override that I keep forgetting I have and I want to get rid of, because the Sims look so awkward when they aren't napping on like a couch or anything like that. They pose like that. So yeah, but that's why she looks so weird. But anyways, I was just like, you know what, we're gonna have Sul-lee sleep here in the library because it is freezing cold outside and it is snowing. I was still trying to figure out what to do with the fish, but I was like, you know what, we're just gonna keep the items. It also didn't make sense for me, I realized, to like sell anything, because I'm like, she wouldn't know how to sell stuff yet because she hasn't talked to anyone. So I just kind of left the stuff in her inventory as it was. And yeah, I was looking outside and it's snowing, and I was just like, yeah, no, Sul-lee is going to stay inside and nap. And I just really wanted to get her sleep up at least back into the green so that we could work on some other skills. And so, I mean, the librarian didn't seem to mind. After that, we did go back to her home lot, and I had her just kind of research the mushrooms so that she could have something to report back to Sixum about, like, hey, they have these plants here, they seem edible, I've been eating them to survive and nothing has happened to me yet. So that's what she's doing. She's just doing some research, taking some notes about what she knows so far about these plants and kind of putting them in the books, I guess you could say, essentially. So yeah, and then I also believe I had her research the snapdragon, but I'm not 100% sure. But I was also trying to see if she had the like talk to plants thing available, but thus she did not yet. And I was like, you know what, that's perfectly fine. Like, her social isn't that low yet, so I wasn't too worried. And as I said earlier, I realized there was a lot of harvestables on around her lot. So we are going to have Sul-lee go around and dig up rocks, looking logs, grab everything that she can. And she was super excited, and I was excited because I was like, oh, okay, what did she find? She found a capsule, so that was exciting. I don't know what I was expecting in this capsule. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't know. Something expensive, but you'll see. You'll see. But it's really cool that she has all these different areas that she is able to kind of dig and harvest from in regards to getting collectibles. Sul-lee was also coming down with some kind of cold, as you can see here in the corner with her needs and everything. Oh yeah, that was in the capsule. It was two like little My Sims things. I don't know. I'm not a fan of those, so I was just like, oh, okay. They were worth a little bit of money though, so there's that. But with Sul-lee feeling sick, I believe she had a cold. I thought it would be, a big brain move to, I was gonna take her to the campfire because I was like, you know what? She can warm up, but that will definitely help with her sickness. Like, she's totally sick because she is cold and she doesn't have a proper shelter. That is at least what I was thinking. So this made complete sense to me, to have her just kind of warm herself up by the fire. Also, I was just very confused as to why it was so cold and snowy in spring, but like, what do I know? Like, what does Sul-lee know? Like, this could be normal for all she knows. So I was like, all right, yeah, let's light the fire. But then I was low-key scared that, like, because she was so uncomfortable, it was like gonna set the beach on fire or something like that. But I had her stand by the fire for a little bit just to kind of get warm, just enough. And then I was like, all right, let's go fishing. Let's go. let's make some money. And so I tried fishing with some bait. We just used some mushrooms because mushrooms, they grow really quickly in The Sims and you can get a lot of them. So I was like, we can use like one mushroom or something like that as bait in order to get the fish. And another thing, like, Sul-lee is sick, but she can't talk to anyone. And then technically she can't go to the doctor at all because then they will find out that she's an alien when they do like her checkup and everything like that. Like, think about that. So that's gonna be a really tricky part, I think, like, once if she does get pregnant or whatever, how we're going to navigate going about that whole situation if and when it does happen. But for now, Sul-lee is just fishing for some more fish and she seems to enjoy it. So I was like, you know what, we might as well go ahead and do that while I try and figure out what we are going to do for today, essentially, because the day before we went to the library and it was kind of a bust. We didn't really get too much done. We did get to explore a little bit, but were only able to build the logic skill. And I was checking my mushrooms for the day. We only had the one, and I didn't have her eat that one actually, but we did go to one of the cafes in town. Now this cafe also, it has like a ton of books and everything as well. Go figure. um so here I figured Sul-lee could at least maybe steal food. Like when they put the food on the counter, she could get to it before the sim that ordered it, and then she could eat it that way. And then I saw the mirrors and I was like, oh my god, perfect. So while she was not very comfortable, I still needed her to practice her speech, which it's actually called work on awkwardness because she's socially awkward. And I believe actually though I'm having her like brush up on her hygiene. So I'm having her brush her I'm gonna have her brush her teeth, wash her hands, wash her face and everything like that. That way her hygiene gets up a little bit and she isn't super grungy. So I had her taking a nap upstairs, and then I was like, oh my god, this is perfect. She's hungry. There's a croissant. No one's coming to get it. And she just sat on the toilet. She just decided she needed to use the bathroom for 20 hours, and then someone picked up the croissant. Like, Sul-lee, you had so much time to steal that, and you just let the opportunity pass you by, and now you're sad. But she ended up picking it up anyways and eating the rest of it just like no problem. So I don't know. This I was a little concerned about because there was, you know, a lady sitting in front of her, and I did not want them to conversate. I just wanted Sul-lee to eat her food, and it seemed like she was okay with that. The lady didn't try to conversate with her at all. And Sul-lee is still very much sick, but she does have something in her tummy, and I went back to have her build up her charisma skills because she needs to be able to talk to Sim. Like, literally did not realize how hard this was going to be. At first I was a little cocky. I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be so easy. But the hardest thing is making sure your sim does not talk to anyone. Like, as you can see, her social wasn't that bad. My biggest thing I was having a struggle with was keeping her energy up because all she could really do was take naps, and they weren't on like the most comfortable things, but I did have her constantly take a nap. And so what I was doing was having her stay at places until 2 a.m. and then we were going back to her home lot, especially because the weather was just really bad. Well, I guess it was bad in the sense that it was like snowing or starting to snow on and off, and it was cold, and she didn't really have anywhere to sleep, and I didn't know how well the bushes would protect her from the weather, so I wasn't trying to kill her. But here we are back on her home lot, and this is Sul-lee's first and second day on Earth. Not going as well as she thought or had hoped, but I mean, she has survived, so that is a good thing. She is still sick. She does have a little sickness still, but I mean, that's something that she can maybe hopefully get over. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I will see you guys all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have an amazing day or night. Bye bye.